This is the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief, keeping you informed about the happenings in Annapolis and the area. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and of course, local weather. The Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, July 30th, 2019. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. The Anne Arundel County Police Department is investigating what looks to be a murder up in GLEN, BURNIE. On Saturday at about 4:45, the police department was dispatched to the 800 block of Aquahart Road for a possible injured subject located in a vehicle. When officers arrived, they did find an unresponsive male. Fire personnel did respond to the scene and pronounced the subject deceased. He's been identified as a male subject only. They do not have a positive identification. And the vehicle that he was in was related to an active missing persons investigation. The body was transported to the office of the chief medical examiner for an autopsy, who has determined that there was trauma to the body and the manner of death was a homicide. Again, the remains have not been positively identified at this time, and the Anne Arundel County Police Department is asking anybody that may have any information at all to give them a call at 410-222-4731. A motorcycle crash yesterday morning in South County left one man dead. The crash happened at about 5 a.m. on Maryland 4 near Talbot Road in Lothian. The motorcycle was driving northbound, left the lane, and crashed head-on into a truck. And Maryland Route 4 was closed for several hours yesterday morning as police investigated the fatal accident. We tell you about people bringing guns onto planes, it seems, all the time. Well, this is a first. Yesterday, the TSA confiscated a missile launcher. Yes, a missile launcher was found in a man's checked luggage at Baltimore Washington International Airport. TSA said they tracked down the traveler and detained him for questions, and he is a active duty military member from Jacksonville, Texas. He said he was traveling home from Kuwait and he just wanted to bring it along as a souvenir. He was reminded that military weapons are not allowed to be in your checked or carry-on luggage. The item was confiscated, turned over to the state's fire marshal office, and the man was able to make his original flight. Late last week, we talked about Woodstock 50 possibly coming to Merriweather Post Pavilion in Columbia. Now, I don't know whether I'm so sure about that. Just yesterday, they announced that the concert tickets will be free, but they're only going to be valid for a single day only. The organizers of Woodstock 50 have said that safeguards are in place to ensure that hundreds of thousands of fans in search of a free ticket don't descend on Columbia. A spokesperson said that the tickets would be for a single day. They would be distributed through headcount, participating artists, foundations, and local charitable partnerships in D.C. and Baltimore. They haven't said which charities would benefit, and they say that it's participating artists' foundations. Well, we don't have any idea how many artists are going to play. They have released all of the original artists from their contracts, and Jay-Z, John Fogerty, and Dead & Company have all pulled out entirely, saying they will not be playing. According to Seth Hurwitz, who is the chairman of IMP, which is the operator at Merriweather Post, he said, "We're still waiting to hear who's playing, but that's not our job. They do still have a venue if they have a show." My guess is that this is going to be a no-go. Hey, President Trump's tweets calling Baltimore a rat and rodent-infested mess have had a positive impact on a local business. Ratzar.com, that's RATCZAR.com, has been around for a couple years, selling rat stickers and rat t-shirts and rat cups. And Matt Faust, who is the self-proclaimed rat czar, has said that his sales are up 600% since Trump's Twitter barrage started on Saturday morning. Go on over to ratzar.com, check them out, stickers, pint glasses, hats, t-shirts, everything pretty much under $23, and it's kind of fun. Speaking of having fun, if you want to go take a dip in a pool, there is a new app that makes it a little bit easier for you. It's called Swimply. Hard to say, but it's Swimply. And what it is, it's Airbnb for the pools. If you have a pool, you can list it, and people can come use it. If you're looking for a pool, you can look for one in your neighborhood and go use it. The average cost is about $45 per hour. They say that the pools are all inspected for safety and hygiene prior to listing it. And it's pretty cool that each listing does include the size of the pool, the basic rules, the guest limit, amenities, and a map with the pool's location, a picture of it. They'll have customer reviews, and it'll tell you whether it's a private, whether you've got privacy, whether it's secluded, all that. Kind of neat. Airbnb for the pool set. And the closest one here is in Millersville, Maryland. All right, and before we wrap it up, I do want to start off with a new thing, and our great friends over at the Ram's Head on Stage have given us a bunch of tickets to give away. So every Tuesday, we're going to be giving away tickets here. So you want to make sure you're listening on Tuesday. And what we have right now, and these are great seats. These are what they call the owner's seats, which is table 201. And I have tickets for the August 2nd show, which is just in a couple days, of comedian John Fugelsang. This will be on Friday, and I'll tell you what, if you are the fifth person to email me at info@eyeonannapolis.net, just saying, I want the tickets, I'll make sure they're left at the box office for you. How's that? Fair enough? Okay, that is about it for the top news today. Please make sure you're checking out eyeonannapolis.net throughout the day because we do update it throughout the day. Give us a rating or a review if you are someplace where you can do that, and tell your friends and colleagues about us. That would be much appreciated. Other than that, hang tight. We have George Young with your local DMV weather forecast. He's coming up in just a minute, but first, let me tell you about Kegs and Corks.
Hey, it's Nisi. Join me Saturday, August 17th for the Kegs and Corks Festival at the Anne Arundel County Fairgrounds. Tickets benefit the Special Olympics of Maryland and include a souvenir glass, unlimited wine and beer samples, plus live music by Amish Outlaws, J. Corsi Willis and the Stone Authors, and the XPD Band. Enjoy over 80 Maryland wines, 40 craft beers, incredible food, unique arts and crafts, and more. Get tickets now and start the party at noon instead of 1. Go now to kegsandcorksfest.com for tickets.
Going out? You need the most up-to-date local weather. Here's George Young from DMV Weather in Annapolis with today's forecast.
Hey everyone, this is George with DMV Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, July 30th. Yesterday was day 19 at or above the 90-degree mark for the month at BWI Airport, and today will almost definitely be day number 20, as highs are expected again to climb into the 91 to 98-degree range. Then comes a frontal boundary tomorrow from the west, and while temps may very well hit 90 degrees or higher again to close out the month, it'll also come with a likelihood of some showers and thunderstorms throughout the day on Wednesday. And the shower and storm threat will stick around each day through the weekend, so plan accordingly for summer camps, sporting events, and weekend plans that take you outside around the region. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DMV Weather. Make it a great day out there. Be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching for DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores, and also follow us on Facebook and Twitter and on our website at dmvweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Looking for a place where you can dine, catch a live music performance, shop, and enjoy weekly entertainment all in one place this summer? Head over to the Annapolis Town Center, where food, fun, and events are happening all summer long. Enjoy happy hour at a restaurant, jam out to a live local performance, watch a movie under the stars, and shop tons of stores. It's all happening at the Town Center. For more details, check out the Town Center's website at visitatc.com.
Have you ever been to the Annapolis Mall when it opens for the day? Maybe you've noticed the line of folks waiting to get into the Apple Store. As you may know, I'm a Mac user, and today's episode of the Daily News Brief, in fact, all of the episodes of the Daily News Brief have been produced right here on my Mac computer. What you might not know about is Macmedics. They were founded here in Annapolis in 1989, and they are an Apple-authorized premium service provider, the only one in the Baltimore-Annapolis, D.C. area. And what that means to you is that they repair all Apple devices, including the iPhone screens and batteries, all without an appointment. And most repairs are done the same day, usually within 2 hours. They also sell everything except the iPhone and the watch for the same price as Apple. I don't know why you would go anywhere else. Give them a call at 410-757-MACS, or if you're not into the whole letter thing, 410-757-6227. Stop by their retail store in Severna Park on Benfield Road, or their service center in Lanham, right off of Route 50. Or you can always check them out online at macmedics.com. I'll tell you, they've saved me quite a few times, and I know they can save you.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis. And also tell them about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. This podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m., keeping you informed with the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. And take a moment to listen to our other podcast, The Maryland Crabs, released every Thursday at noon.